Hello, this is Aqua Amethyst. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate it. Um, I got, I just got finished watching a live video from my homegirl Bernadette, who was also known as the Hood Oracle, but she changed the name of her channel. Styles by Bernadette. That's what she goes by now. But don't get it twisted. My girl's still Hood Oracle, still Karmic's worst nightmare. So, she touched on a different area concerning racism that we often do not talk about, internalized racism. And she did a very good job on the video. She did an excellent job, and I'm very proud of her. We've been doing a lot of conversation regarding our people and who we are as a people and why our black and brown people, not just in America, but are globally being targeted. And, you know, as you tune into this video, you will come to know that this goes way deeper than skin color. Way, way deeper. This is about a promise. This is about a chosen people out of the earth. Okay, and I'm going to give a little bit of presentations on videos, on a couple of videos that me and Bernadette are planning to release to you guys. We haven't gotten around to doing them yet because we really want to get this together, you know, and put together some documents that you guys can look into. So, you know, you just don't take our word from it, you know, give you some, you know, things that you can look into yourself, you know, so you can satisfy your own intellect with your, you know, with your own research. You know, just don't take our word for it, you know. You know, we want you to do your homework on the matter. What I'm about to get into ties into twin flames as well. This ties into the twin flame situation that's going on here, and how the New Age hijacked this concept. Okay, it does not belong to New Age. It's not a New Age category. And to help you understand where, you know, racism is coming from, this all started with two manner of people within the belly of a woman named Rebecca. There was a prophecy given that even though both of these boys are her children, they are completely two different nationalities. They are not the same. The Most High told her, two manner of people is in her womb, and they will be separated. And it said that the older shall serve the younger. Okay? And these two boys, when they were born, their names were Jacob and Esau. This war with black and whites started in the belly of a woman named Rebecca. Yes. Now, I don't know how familiar any of you are with the Black Israelite movements. You know, some groups are more radical than others, and then you have some that are very, you know, peaceful and or whatever may have you. But the whole point is that they're teaching the truth about who the real Israelites are, and where all this started, where all the secret societies came from. And there is a prophecy in the book of Psalms in the Bible that speaks about this. And I have two manner of Bibles here before you, and I don't think that's by accident either. It actually ties into something that I want to bring up concerning Hitler as well. You know, a lot of people have mixed feelings about Hitler and the Holocaust and who are the people living in Israel, who they are today. Well, They are from the Edomite tribes, the Esau, the Esau bloodlines, who we call the European people. The so-called white man is from Edom, Idumean. Okay, and those people over there, I believe that they come from Esau's son Amalek, the ones that are calling themselves, you know, I'm sorry, just give me a moment. Trying to look up something. But it's interesting because when they reconstructed the Bible, they added and took out a lot of things from it, and they started creating different types of Bibles. You have your NIV version, you have your King James version, and I think I have a King James and an NIV version. And the reason why I need to read from the NIV, because the NIV has twisted a lot of words. Okay? And I'm going to read to you Psalms 83 from the Old Testament. And it says, "Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones." Now I'm going to stop right there. They're the hidden ones, it says. Who are the hidden ones? How many people on the earth today know that the real children of Israel are the so-called Negroes of America, so-called black people of America? I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, but they sit there and pretend like they don't know. The Gentile nations, for the most part, always knew who God's chosen was, especially those who are up front in power, like your governments and your Queen Elizabeths and your Prince Charleses and your dukes. And they know. Okay, they're at this is them in Psalms 83 coming together. This is right here, what we're reading in Psalms 83 goes into the UN. It goes into where that all started, where your Illuminati started, where your Jesuits come from, all those satanic groups. Okay, this is where this all began in Psalms 83 to go against the children of Israel. Okay, and it says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Yes, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." And I'm going to stop right there for a moment. Now I'm going to read what it says in the NIV version. This is how it is spoken in the NIV version. And they switched this up on purpose, so when people read this, they won't associate it with Israelites, because in the King James version it says, "Let the name of Israel be no more in remembrance." Now the NIV goes, "Do not keep your silence, O God. Do not hold your peace or be still, O God. For look, your enemies make an uproar, and those who have hate you have lifted up their heads. They have given crafty counsel against your people." Now, when you say your people, everybody think that all manner of people are God's people, when this is not true. When God says his people, he talks about the children of Israel. He out of, everybody like to sit here and think that we're praying to the same God. All religions are talking about the same God. That's not true. That's not true at all. If you look at historically, if you look at each civilization on earth, out of all people of the earth, the Israelites were the only ones that was given the laws. what we call the laws of Moses, the laws, statutes, and commandments. There are no records anywhere showing that these laws were given to any other manner of people. There are Jews, and then there are the Gentile nations. There's Israelites, and then you have all the Gentile nations. Who are the Gentiles? The so-called Europeans, the Hamites, the Africans, the Egyptians. Those are your Hamites. You know, okay. The American blacks are not African. We are not African. Okay. Who are the other Gentile nations? You got the Eastern Indians, your Asians, Japan and China. They come from the children of Lot. Those are Lot's children. Those are Lot's sons. You remember if you read the Bible, you know that Lot had two daughters that got him drunk, and they had sex with him during his drunken state, and they became pregnant and had two babies. Those are where your Japanese and Chinese come from. Yeah. So I'm probably going to have to do a part 2 of this video because, I'm taping this on my mobile, and it only lets me go a certain bit of time on the mobile before, it won't allow me to upload if I go any further. So I'm going to have to probably break this video down a bit into like 2 parts, maybe even 3. So now, mind you, this is just a video to get, giving you a presentation of things that I'm going to go into. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I know it's so much information, but bear with me. If you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comment sections. But I'm trying the best I can with this because this is so much information, and it's a very complicated, complex history. So you have this, and you have the King James Version we read out of. Now we're in the NIV, and let me see where I had left off. It says, okay, yeah, I said, they have given crafty counsel against your people. Now we know who the people are. When you read the King James Version, it says against, Israel. And it says they have and have consulted against your treasured ones. Now, why is this important? That when I read that in the NIV, it took me back to Hitler. Hitler, let me tell you something about him. What you think you know about the Holocaust, a lot of you don't know shit. I'm going to just tell you that right now. A lot of you do not know the truth concerning what Hitler knew regarding who the Israelites are. Okay, I'm gonna go, I'm actually gonna go find that photo. I thought I had it, but give me a second.